Hey guys, Mel here with a really important video for you guys. I'm talking about shoes for powerlifters. I can't believe I haven't made this video yet, but I'm very passionate about the right footwear for my lifters. I'm gonna move through this video pretty quickly just so you can get an overview. And if you want any details, you could just message me, email me, ask me. I'm open to discussing this in detail, but I really just want my new clients to understand where I'm coming from. And let's get right into it. So we're gonna start with the squat, okay? So for your squat, most people are gonna want something that has a heel. Heeled lifters are awesome for mobility issues, especially if you're a raw lifter, you have probably not a super wide stance. It's gonna be better for you to have something like this. Let me just talk a little bit about the brands that I like and the types that I like and the types that I don't like just really quick. So this is a Velasa, it's a smaller company. I wore the Adidas Addy Powers for like 7 years until I was like, it's time for a new pair of shoes. During that transition, I tried a couple different pairs of heeled lifters like the Reebok Legacy lifters. I thought those were uncomfortable. Some of my lifters love them though. As long as it has a hard sole and it's a pretty good solid heel, you should be fine. What I don't like, what's blacklisted for me are the power lifts. And I don't care if it's the power lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 17, the power lifts suck. If your shoe is below the $200 range for a good squat shoe, it's probably garbage. It's probably not fixing the problem that you need it to fix. I'm not gonna go into details about what those are. That's my opinion, but it's also a fact, okay. Let's move on to bench press. If you have a shoe like this, like a sneaker, don't ever wear this to squat or deadlift, please. I've had really strong lifters like nearly launch themselves into the audience during a meet because they wore a shoe like this for squat or deadlift. Don't make that mistake, please. There's too much cushion here. You don't need these for your squat or your deadlift. For bench press though, I don't mind a shoe like this. I think it's fine. I think you could wear any shoe for the bench press, depending on whether your heel is down on the floor or whether it's your heel is off the floor, your toe is only and the ball of your feet is touching the floor. Then go with one of these or any shoe that you're comfortable in. It doesn't really matter. Now for deadlift, you're gonna want something that's as flat as possible, as close to the ground as possible, zero cushion, zero drop, something like this. What has been my all-time favorite has been probably the Asics, the wrestling shoe. And that's because it offers that ankle stability and support in addition to being a very flat shoe. I just haven't been able to find my size, so I wear the Notorious Lifts. These shoes are amazing. They feel like a pair of socks and the bottom is very stable and supportive. So from like this part, you see how it supports right here and around the heel. I like that. I didn't like the shoes that don't have the slight elevation or support because I felt like my feet would slide in the shoe and I didn't really like that. So for deadlifts, you could use something like this. You could use Vans, you could use Chucks, anything flat. You could go barefoot if it's just in your training, but obviously if you're gonna compete, you're gonna need to wear a shoe. And that's basically it, you guys. I've seen people wear Crocs, I've seen people wear slides, I've seen people wear all sorts of shoes. I've taught powerlifting at the college and university level, like in class. So my students have worn all sorts of ridiculous things and I've seen them suffer for it. So don't be that person, invest in the right shoe. And before I die of sickness, that is basically it, dude. Get a nice shoe. End of story. Peace out, guys. Good luck. Bye.